Hi guys, this is Naomi here again, and so we are back this week with another video, and the topic is meditation do's and meditation don'ts. So what to do and what not to do in order to have a better, more satisfying meditation experience. And so if you're new to this channel, consider subscribe because I have weekly videos on mindfulness and meditation helping you with your meditation journey. Also, if you hit that little notification bell on the right corner of your screen, then you're definitely not gonna miss out any of the videos. So, meditation do's and meditation don'ts. I put together a few basic principles which I think are really crucial. You might find other ideas on the internet, you might find more of these tips, but these are the ones I really apply into my practice, and these are the things I'm usually teaching to other people. So, meditation do's, let's start with these ones. First one, and I really think that this is the most crucial. Okay, before I tell you which one is this, I really believe that doesn't matter, how you sit in meditation, doesn't matter, what you're wearing, what you had, what food you had in the morning before your meditation practice, or you practicing on an empty stomach. All this doesn't really matter until, and this is the first one, you have to let go of the idea of not thinking. So the first point is, do let go of the idea of not thinking, because guess what, you will have thoughts in your meditation practice. In fact, you probably have more thoughts, you will experience more thoughts that you have ever imagined. And it's not because you will suddenly have more thoughts than you had before, but because you're really tuning inward in your meditation practice, and you start to notice, you're starting to notice what is going on here, and that can be really shocking. So if you can change your mindset of trying to have this perfect meditation experience to accept the fact that you will have thoughts, then you are already on the right track. And number two is to have a quiet space. And it might sound like very straightforward, but it is again also really crucial, because as we mentioned before, this one is already very busy. So you have this this internal noise 24/7. So you really want your exterior, your circumstances, your physical surroundings to be as quiet and as calming as possible. And you can meditate in your room. Ideally, you will have your room or your lounge where you can sit down. But if that's not available, you can also meditate in your car. So wherever you can find a quiet space, and being on your own for a certain period of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then that's fine. That's your meditation space. Okay? Do number three is not only to have a quiet space, but keep it up. So what I mean by that is disconnect. So disconnect by switching off your phone, switching off your cell phone, and anything else that can be, annoying during meditation. And sometimes I see people in our meditation class, also in our yoga classes, that people just put the phone on silent. Okay, so you're not really disconnected. You temporarily cutting off the noise, but in the back of your mind, you know that your phone is still on. And I've seen this happen so many times. As soon as your phone starts to vibrate, your meditation is pretty much finished, because you start thinking, oh, should I check my phone, should I not? Or even if you don't think about it, on the surface, you are interrupted. So I would really recommend to switch off your phone, not just putting on silent, but literally press the button and switch it off. And the other thing is, when you do that, it's for some reason really feels so satisfying, because you can sort of let go of this idea that you have to be part of this crazy world 24/7 and the world will just stop if you are not part of it. So if you can really let go that thought by switching off your phone, again, this is just a huge help in the long term. That was number 3. Number 4 is to find a comfortable seated position. And the main thing is to be comfortable. It's not about you sitting in cross-legged pose or half lotus or lotus. I mean, if you can do that, great. If it's comfortable for you, great. Then sit in, half lotus or lotus or just in a cross-legged pose. But if it's not comfortable, then simply use a chair. And again, the reason for it, because you have this internal noise happening. You have your outer noise, which we already cut it off by finding our quiet space, but we still have this distraction of physical aches and pains if we are not really conscious about it. So nothing really worse than you sit down to meditate and your mind is quite into the practice, and then you start noticing that your ankle is going numb or your lower back is aching. So you want to keep your body, not just your surroundings, quiet, but you also want this comfortable physical body to have. So you're eliminating another layers of distraction. Okay, so that was number 4, to find a comfortable seated position. And number 5, pretty straightforward, is do begin. Okay, because it doesn't really matter, how much you read about meditation, how much you're thinking of starting your meditation practice, you have to start. And you might think that, okay, you're gonna start tomorrow, but I can guarantee that tomorrow probably you will have another idea tomorrow. You might gonna try it again a day later, and when that day comes, you might gonna try it out a day later. So in short, you just keep postponing your practice, because there is no such a thing as perfect timing for meditation, really. You just have to make the decision and sit down for 5 to 10 minutes and meditate. So number 5 is do begin. Okay, so let's just put together once again this top 5 things you need to look for. Do let go of the idea of not having thoughts. Do have a quiet space. Do disconnect by switching off your phone. Do have a comfortable position, whether it's on a chair or on the floor. Be comfortable and do begin. All right? And so the 2 things you should let go of, the 2 don'ts are, number 1 is do not judge your experience. Okay, we already talked about you will have thoughts in your practice, so don't judge your thoughts, but also don't judge the entire experience. Just be with the experience, whatever comes up. And who knows, maybe it becomes a better experience than you have ever thought. But the idea is to really be in the present moment, regardless of what coming up to the surface. And the last one is don't give up. Okay, really nothing else to add. Just don't give up. So you might already started your meditation, and you might on that path that you're getting into this regular meditation practice, but you might have gaps here and there. So don't give up, even if you have 2-3 days, even if you have a whole week without any meditation. If you already started your meditation journey, then just go back to it. Just continue, sit down every day, or whenever you can do it, sit down and meditate, and do not give up. Okay, So recap, it's only two. So first one is do not judge your tools and don't judge your whole experience, and the second one is do not give up. So these are my tips for you to have a better meditation experience. And if you have any question or any comment, or if there is any topic you would really like to see a video about it, please put it in the comment section below, because then I can come up with that video idea. And also, if you find this video helpful or useful, or if you know someone who is on this path of meditation, please share the video with them. So once again, thank you for watching, and see you next week with a new video. Bye for now.